so toasty. Why are you eating bunny?
Want me to get it for you?
Is it hot?
Oh, oh, it's sticky.
Yum!
What do you reckon about that firebox, boys? Nigel Longman built that. It's pretty awesome, eh?
Yeah. Sick. Yeah, he's pretty talented.
Sick as. Real talented. What's this monstrosity, lads?
It's a plucker of the ducks.
Aha.
But there's no ducks because somebody didn't get any.
Yeah, it's about that, actually.
I'm gonna test it on Blackie Black Duck.
What a dismal opening day that was.
Sweet.
Is that a dry bag?
Nah, it's not waterproof.
Oh,
it looks like a
bugger.
dry bag.
Mate, they should make them waterproof.
Yeah, it's got a zip there too, which should be
leave
awesome
all
if
in.
it was, but I got it because it didn't have zips. I've had zips fail on me in the hills, and zips suck.
Zips do suck when they fail.
Yeah.
Mate, if that was a dry bag, I'd give them my money right now. You'll get a shot of Scotty painting himself up there. You got a little mirror too. Oh, look at that. The mirrors are always shit though, aren't they? Because they get smeared.
I can't see anything in the mirror.
Put some dark stuff on, just mainly right under your eyes, Char, with the beating on your forehead where the beanie clip's going to show. Unfortunately, the boys haven't been practicing their duck quacks before they came. They pulled their duck crackers out now to
This is
practice.
professional.
That's professional, is it? No, I don't think you win any competitions with it, Char. Alright, we'll just practice as they come in.
We're going to have a go.
Gold. It's getting light, better turn my torch off. Not quite a duck noise, Char. Close though.
That's a funny noise.
Nice. That's better, nice. And then you can use your fingertips as well to help choke that noise. What the heck? I've only heard 5 shots. It's getting light. There's a goose out there and a couple of parries. Where's all the mallards? That goose just swimming around out there, is he? Or is he on the other side? Yeah, black face, Char. Green face.
Shush.
No, you're good, Scotty.
Just a bit of practice.
Practice what? Practice make-upping. Can I mention the pancakes?
Yeah.
So we got this duck pancake recipe, and Scotty came all the way over here just to get a duck so he could make duck pancakes for a special girl. I'm not supposed to say that. I'll get in trouble. She's not gonna. She doesn't watch my
My
videos.
goal this year is to get a goose.
Charlie's goal this year is to get a goose, and there's heaps of them on the other side of the room. There's about.
Incoming.
Oh shit! Incoming. I'm gonna stop filming now and bloody paradise ducks. I don't even want to shoot parries. We need mallards for duck pancakes. You know, duck pancakes, apparently they're mean as. I don't know what the hell. If you roll the duck out and eat the duck as a pancake, or if you have pancakes with duck on them. Anyway, we've got a recipe, but we still haven't shot a bloody duck yet. We've only had 5 come in and we've missed all of those. Been some pretty shitty shooty. Here comes 2 geese. They might come in here. Oh, they're going with those other 100 down there. Oh, they're coming in here. Come on, you buggers, come in. Nah, they seen they were going to come in here, then they saw those other ones. Oh, they don't like that new goose. Look, they're all staunching him out.
I can't even see.
What? Just be friendly, guys. They're so mean. It's also very warm and it's not frosty, so they're probably just all sitting on the paddocks eating worms. We saw a whole bunch take off here the other day. Frenchie reckons it was 20, but I done counted them. There was 40 of the buggers. Shit. It's hard to make duck shooting videos when there's no shooting of ducks. This happens every year. And then all the ducks come in and I can't be bothered filming because I want to shoot the damn things. I'm just going to have to go. I'll buy some duck shooting footage. That's what I do. I'll just go duck shooting and I'll shoot all the behind the scenes, and then I'll buy some footage of ducks getting shot and falling out of the sky. and just throw it in there. You guys won't know the difference.
And I might just have to buy some duck for some pancakes.
Scotty's going to have to buy some ducks for some pancakes. Well, I can't shoot the ducks if they don't bloody fly in. They got to fly in first. Then what? Toothless, g'day, pirate. Get ready, Char, you on him? We need someone to stand up and shoot him. Stand up and drill him, Char. Get ready, Scotty. Charlie misses. Wait till he takes off. Hey! Hey! Go! I think you might have missed. Ah, bugger. That was a nice drake too. It would have made good duck pancakes, that one.
It would have been a good duck pancake.
Makes me feel better about my shitty shooting when the boys can't hit anything either. He what? Fair call, he wasn't very close. I think you boys weren't leading him quite enough, eh? Is that what was going on?
I was trying to give him lead, but...
Maybe just don't think about it. Don't even think about the lead. Those geese are still there, what the hell? They don't even care. Right, where's the other 50 ducks? We got one duck pancake. Sorry, I was too slow to get that on video, folks. Bloody Charlie claimed it, but Scotty had already shot it, and it was already floating up upside down. You can't shoot him upside down in the water and say, I got him.
No, I smoked him.
You did smoke him, but he's already dead. Or dying.
Have a pancake.
Let him land, let him land, let him land. Don't move, don't move. Don't move, Char. Stay still.
My gun's not...
Stay still. Charlie, stay still, mate. Is your gun loaded?
It's a blank.
What the hell? Quickly put another one in. You've got to stay still when they come around, Charlie. Don't shoot him. Let him land. They don't like those decoys, eh? Don't move, they're coming in from the left. I don't know why, they've come in, they seem to be flaring over the decoys. They come, look at the decoys and they flare and they take off, so I don't know what the hell's going on. Either these are all very old mature ducks and they know what time it is. Maybe they can see the red on my ear muffs. But we're all pretty well camoed, we're all hidden, not moving. And they come in and they flare. They seem to be flaring right over two of those bottom decoys. For some reason. Why? Just out of reach. Can't quite get them.
There's another. There must be a backwater over there.
We just figured out we're on the wrong spot. They were loafing here the other day and they've all been coming in and landing on the other side of the river upstream. Ah, exciting. Was I rolling for that? I hope so. I don't think so. I think I grabbed my gun and I was going to shoot them if Scotty missed, but Scotty just shot both of them. And then Charlie shot the dead one again.
No, Dad, I got one, but I got it in the wing and it fell down
After I
wounded.
shot it.
I got one. One.
Good shooting. Dead. Charlie's the backup executioner. Meanwhile, they're floating down the river because still don't have a duck dog.
Dad,
Man,
did you see
I'm
one
so
of those-
unprepared for this duck shooting
Dad,
season.
did you see one of those ones that Scotty shot and fell when I was dead, you know? And I shot it again and a big pile of blood just went...
Yes, we noticed that. Our ducks are going to be full of lead from Charlie's 410 and full of steel from... Oh, there's trout rising out there quite a lot, eh? Yeah. Seen a few trout rising out here. Anyway, we're going to bloody pack up and go burn some gas in the jet boat, see if we can find a loafing area for tomorrow. Got to go get those decoys. It's real deep and muddy. It's about waist deep in quicksand. I'm going to go wade out and do that while these boys get the boats. Charlie's upstream. He's just getting the boat started and brought down to me. but it's too shallow, so he's cutting a stick down so he can shove himself out to deep water, start the boat, come down, pick me up. The stick, go try that. I'll put the stick somewhere else a bit closer to you so it's not so muddy. That's it, you got it, you can do it. You can do it, Char. Turn her off, that's it. Nice, good work, bro, good work.
Like, push myself out and then I'd really want to push then.
Push it in. Get it going.
Good work, Charlie.
Good job.
I thought I would stuff them because I couldn't get the on thing to go.
Ready?
I played before with fun.
Oh, no drakes. Alright, fair call, they're pretty mangled up. They're pretty only got 3 duck legs out of the whole lot. But Scotty and Charlie plucked the ducks and then bloody breasted them and chucked the rest over the fence. And I went, hang on a minute, mate, what about all of those legs? Tasty legs, okay, we only got 3 legs from 4 ducks. That's not a lot. Oh, 2 parry legs, bloody chuck those away. 3 mallard legs from 4 ducks, but these legs are really good and it doesn't take much to pluck the legs. So if you are breasting your ducks, man, I encourage you to just pluck the legs and chop the legs off as well as the breast because the legs are very, very good eating. Thigh meat. What's the best meat in a chicken? The thigh meat.
Are you telling everyone that I threw them all away?
I was, yeah. I was just giving you shit.
Oh, fuck. Pardon me. Whoops.
There you go, duck pancakes, mate. I think we're going to need more than these to make pancakes. I don't know if you make the pancakes out of the duck meat or how did you read the recipe?
I think you. It's like pulled pork, and then you put the duck meat with cucumber and something else, and
and
roll it
make
in
a pancake.
Yeah.
It must be those crepes. It must be those rice crepes, I'm thinking.
Yeah, those ones. Yeah.
You look like Bert in Sesame Street.
Oh, why not clean my camo off yet?
Well, off everywhere but your eyebrow.
We could have got a few more. We're on the wrong side of the river. About 50 metres on the downstream side.
Yeah. Where do you want to do it, Josh?
And if
Over
you
there?
just have a fish bin, it catches all the
All the feathers.
around here. Yeah, they all come out here. All the feathers are supposed to come out here. I don't know. I've never tried it. This is the first go.
Which one of the lucky chickens is going to get plucked?
Blacky, black. There,
Blacky,
this
black,
one right
black.
here.
Here he is. He's got him.
Oh, are you going to kill him first?
Yeah.
Shouldn't you kill him and make him cold, or you pluck him
Fly out
hot?
if you didn't kill
No,
him.
no, you gotta kill them and let them hang. Then you gotta dunk them in the 62 degree water.
Have you got some?
Yeah, they'll have to cool down first, otherwise their skin will just tear off.
No.
You do them hot,
Yeah, 62
Yeah, you do
degrees.
them
and
hot.
so
you're
you
supposed to drop 'em
don't
in there.
kill the chicken. You kill them and put them in straight away.
Oh,
You
you got to
can.
kill him first, otherwise
Yep.
he'll fly out.
But wouldn't you have to? Wouldn't you have to hang them till their skin cools down?
No.
No, because you scald the skin. That's why how the
No, I
feathers
was
are
just
not
talking
easy.
to Daryl about 5 minutes ago.
You
You just
going?
62 degrees.
In that
heat 'em
last
up.
rooster.
But you kill them right away. Kill them and then dunk them and pluck them in.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow.
Cut their head off.
There we go. So it's just as well Kev's here because I would have hung them for a couple of days till they were at optimum stiffness, and then I would have chucked them in. But you've got to heat them to exactly.
62 degrees.
He's told me that about 20
No,
times now, and I
Celsius.
keep forgetting. Celsius, 62 degrees Celsius. No more, no less. Otherwise, the feathers won't release properly.
Where Josh goes in power. I guess I'll run the extension cord out here.
No, it's got a hose that just squirts all the time. You got it? It's a heavy one. Right here.
Yeah, mate.
Yeah. They just lay there. Thank God.
So yours.
Okay. You should have let me kill it. I've only ever killed one and I found it stressful.
It is. It's bad for the soul to kill chickens.
I tried to do it the other night. I couldn't do it.
Poor little fella,
I
eh?
had it upside down and noosed and then I had to take it down.
Yeah, Duncan right in there.
Right in there. Get his ass in there.
Man, I need a stick.
Oh,
Open one.
oh no. Stick, quick.
There's one by your foot. Oh, you can find a bigger one.
Getting completely soaked, eh? Should that gas still be going? Because it'll cool down now, won't it?
You don't want
Not
to get it
very
over
wet.
hot though.
I reckon, oh really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because then it scalds the skin.
Yeah, then it wrecks it, Daryl reckons. She said.
Oh, so 62 and then turn it off. Duncan. Duncan.
No, it says
Duncan
you
again.
you push them in and out 3 times.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What about if it's a big rooster? 5 times?
No, this is what I don't know.
Just 3 times?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
Ready?
Yeah, we're ready.
Well, we'll see if we screwed it up or not. Can I get the skin too?
Alright, drop them in.
Jack, where are you?
Go, quick, drop them in. That's it.
That's so gross feeling.
Hey, she's working mint. If only we had some ducks to pluck to chuck in there. Next week. This week we'll get some ducks.
I was watching it.
Hold them up.
Well,
You drag them up because look. So pretty good, just those long ones. Hold them up, Kristen. Hold them right up.
Yes, that's all right.
Nice, look at that.
he's a scrawny.
Yeah.
He's a scrawny chicken.
Did it gut him as well?
No,
He's just got no guts.
he's just maybe a little bit too young.
Skinny bird. He just looked big.
Yeah.
Wow, look at that.
Easy way.
You have lots of
bad, eh?
feathers.
Good.
Where did you put the head?
Jack,
I buried it.
Did you bury it good, bro?
I buried it.
he stuck it on a stick
On the fence out there.
and put it on the fence for the tourists to drive by and see.
What? You didn't bury it.
No, I did. I put it on the stick.
Give it an air burial.
I put it on the stick over there, and then I buried it under.
Oh, it's buried now, is it?
Sweet.
It's all right. Didn't do too
Yeah.
bad.
Clean as a whistle.
Yeah, it's good.
I think some I've seen they cut the legs off too, off here.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that
So you
now.
don't have them jumping around in there as well.
yeah, actually that might help it
Yeah.
flop around.
And some
better.
leave the head on and just cut the legs off.
Let's boil the feet up and eat them.
You can.
They're pretty tasty. Fried chicken feet.
No, I
Kevin
wouldn't eat
Kevin grew up on a chicken farm. He doesn't even.
them. No, I wouldn't eat that.
Mike, what, eh?
He eats,
No.
he eats lamb's balls. He eats lamb's balls.
Ah, it's up to Kevin to eat the
Ate
feet.
some lamb's balls too.
Nice. Cheers,
Thanks. Cheers, man.
Catch you later.
All right, good one. Good eating.
I meant to send them home with the 15 ducks each, but because Scotty took all the breasts, they're not getting any. They're just doing it because they're good bastards. So they're going to leave the plucker here anyway. That's Daryl's plucker. Daryl is down the road. Thanks, Daryl. That's where we got our turkeys from. Actually, and we're going to go duck shooting not tomorrow, but hopefully the next day if we can find some and it's frosty, which I think it's going to be coldish but not frosty, and then we'll try that plucker out. Meanwhile, in the kitchen,
Oh, I think that's poos. Did I do it wrong?
just rip it out.
Don't you need to be careful in case you...
Nah, just tear it out. You can just wash everything. Just rip it out.
I can't.
What?
It's really on there. She cut the craw and stuff from the top. When I want... Oh!
Just pull it. What are you doing?
I don't know.
Just rip it out. Just grab it and just rip it. That's
I was
one.
trying not to break the
Ah, you're
stuff.
right. Just rip it out. There you go. Tear it all out. Gizzards. Done. Chuck it in the fridge for 2 or 3 days. I guess this brings the blood sugars down in it. I've forgotten exactly why you're supposed to hang them, chill them, but you can't just eat them straight away. They're tough as old boots, so. Or we could eat them straight away. Should we just eat them straight away? See what happens. Out of the fire and into the frying pan. No, out of the frying pan and into the fire, into the oven. Kristen's scared of the sheep.
It rammed me.
What do you mean it rammed you?
It rammed me in the trees.
You got rammed by the sheep.
By the ram. I'm not... You're the one that brought the ram home. I'm not going
What?
back in there. You can go back in and
I've
get
been
it
up
rammed.
hunting and Kristen's been at home getting rammed in the trees by the sheep. Is that true?
No, just one time. You were home. You were working.
Anyway, Kristen's scared of the sheep because it's ramming her in the trees when she tries to put it back in the paddock. It escaped. It got out of the paddock. The possum's disappeared. I don't know where he is. I heard him 2 nights ago outside.
You showed him the baby cow.
And he hasn't turned up yet.
But we have a cow.
Now we've got a cow. Coincidentally, from the same people who dropped the possum off, have now dropped the baby cow off. The cow's actually Jack's.
The cow's so cute.
So I don't mind looking after the cow for Jack. Jack's a mate. Do anything for my mates. Except look after the cow. I'm joking. I'll look after your bloody cow, Jack. Jack's coming down on Friday and we can give his cow back. Now we've got a sheep running amok in our bloody yard. We've got to go get it out. Get in there, Kristen. Look, he's been running. Look at the mess he's made. He's eaten all the silver beet. He's eaten the bloody blackberries, for crying out loud. Look, he's been gallivanting around in here. He's trampled my bloody parsnips. He's eaten all of the delicious... That's
some kind of root thing. I forget what it's called. Something.
Bloody good. This is like a kind of spinach. I don't know, but
No. You eat the root.
You eat the root. I've been eating the leaves. The leaves are bloody delicious. Anyway, he's eating the silver beet as well. Look, my delicious Swiss chard. So tasty. Get in there, Kristen.
I'm not going back in. No.
Bloody hell. Oi, get on your mat. Get on your mat.
Get inside.
Every time, he wants to chase it every time we start. She's meant to be a duck dog. She's bloody sheep dog, for crying out loud. Come here, mate.
Oi.
Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy.
Oi, no.
Get on your mat, oi. God, he's an elusive little bugger. Look, now he's run up behind me there. Tangle of banana passion fruit vines. He's back in there. Look at him, he's staunch as. Oh, gotcha. Got him. It's hard to catch sheep and film at the same time. Alright, I've got him. Yeah, better come get the camera so I can bloody collar him and put him back in the paddock. Bloody sheep. I hate sheep, I really do. Used to work as a presser, pressing wool up. And none of those electric presses are, or hand crank manual ones.
Hi. God, you can't.
Get on your mat, oi!
Stop it.
Get on your mat!
Look at that cute little cow. If you lose him.
G'day, mate.
Aww.
There you go. So the mix we're using for this particular job is 1 part concrete, 4 parts sand, 4 parts gravel, and a bunch of water. It's kind of like mixing a cake. You start with the water in the middle and you slowly mix it till it's a nice consistency. I like to mix the dry batch first. Mix the dry batch. Careful you don't breathe that concrete in, it's real bad for your lungs. Mix all the dry batch up and then slowly add water. I think get a better mix that way instead of just dumping it in and then mixing it. And once it's nice and smooth, then we'll just tip it into the holes. As you can see, I've got it nice and straight. It's hard because the poles are crooked, so the spirit level doesn't actually work. I just had to stand back and guesstimate it. I'm just putting a porch on the hut, a little roof over our heads, so when it's raining we can sit on the porch in the rain. Yes, silver pine, and this post here is totara. Both very durable woods. What's the Māori name for silver pine? Could someone fill me in on that? I don't actually know. It's not white pine, not kākatea, it's a silver pine. No, it's a kind of remu tree, very similar. Anyway, I'm going to keep mixing this. My eyes are stinging a bit. I must have concrete dust in them. And then we're going to pour it in the hole. My dangers aren't hanging out of my shorts, are they?
No, you're good.
he's warming up. And raining all day yesterday, all night last night. Just gonna finish the roof of this. Check out the cave, or the shed. I don't like calling it the man cave. It's the girls are allowed in there too, I guess. Anyway, this is the some tar skins, fireplace, all sorts of cool shit around the fireplace. Bits of chains to hang billies on, and I've got all my cast antlers up around here that I found over the years. Well, most of them anyway. Don't always keep them. I never used to keep them. I have been for the last 4 years. I've been keeping them. So. And yes, pretty neat. Nigel Longwind from the Metal Effect down in Cromwell has made me all of these steel cutouts. Didn't even ask him to. He just punched them together, sent them on up. There. Just drying your socks on. Billy hook. These things here are for lifting the grill. It's got a custom grill on the fireplace. And this is the other side, still coming together. Just got to get some 18mm plywood to go on this side of the mezzanine layer, and then on the other side there's going to be a single man's bed here. So yes, it's coming together very nicely. Almost finished. Oh, I also got a few pulleys on the door to keep it closed.
Okay, alright.
Huddy, that's how you do building. Look at that. Gonna have to get the building inspector around to check this one off too. I think it looks pretty good. Needs to trim off the end there. Corrugator lines or different lengths because I got it special. Seconds. Now I've got to trap myself up. But could you bring the ladder for me? I've trapped myself up here without a ladder to get down. What does it look like underneath? Good? I missed a screw. Did you put the ladder like this? Number 8 wire, nails, anything could go wrong here. Don't drop that, full of screws. All you roofers out there doing this for a job, I take my hat off to you. I've only done the small roof and I can't even stand up straight. You fellas are hard as nails. Have you seen it since I did the alterations?
Is this your Kinley?
Yeah, just chuck it in that box in the corner. I think we almost need another sunroof in here. It's pretty dark up there, isn't it?
Yeah, you should put a piece on there for sure.
Coke bottle.
Could you put one piece on this side and with so it's flush?
I know what I do, I just put some of those Coke bottle solar lights in like I did in the other shed. Those are awesome.
I think a piece of clear light would be way
No way,
better.
Coke solar bottle. I'll show you it in the other shed, it works sweet.
Yeah,
Check it out.
You'll be blinded.
What? You will be. Come look at the other one. She's obviously forgotten how bright they are. Come have a look. Look how bright it is. Look.
It's bright because of that sun shining through that little
Look.
gap.
No, because of that's bright. That's one Coke bottle light. That's the other Coke bottle light. Those are just Coke bottles with a hole drilled in the roof. Kristen says they're not even bright, but they're very bright.
Yeah. Okay, come on in. So yeah, let's start. It's on heat.
Hey Dylan.
Glass. So yeah, so I just put this on this bit of wood.
Oh, look at that.
We'll have a look at it. Well, let's check it out. Now, I don't know if I've done the right thing because I've got it sitting quite forward. Hey, but it's going to be sort of...
No, it looks mint, bro. You did a great job.
It's all right. It's not too far forward.
No, I reckon that's mint. That's such a good head, isn't it?
It's going to be right up high on the wall, so it'll be looking like, we just worked out, it'll be looking down on you.
Yeah, no, that's
So-
great. You did a fantastic job. Couple of screws through his
Couple of
temples.
screws, whacked it through. It's holding on real good, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. And just finish off, that's a bit of mat eye. which is what we're going to be putting through the machinery today.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if it's going to look as good as that though, because it's for Josh, this guy that I know, which he always gets the second cut.
Do I know this fella?
No, I don't think you do. I'll have to introduce you to him one
Someday.
day.
from good.
It's nice even head, eh?
Pretty good.
She's a beauty.
Sweet bit of mad eye.
Now that guy Toby that I talked to you about,
Yep.
with the thing, he got a really good head. He just sent for a photo of it.
Did he out from Central Otago or somewhere?
Must have been somewhere. I'm not sure. He didn't say where.
Did look quite
So it
nice.
almost looks like Kaikoura way.
What am I doing here, you may ask? Well, I just come to see Dan occasionally, but the main reason I'm here is to get a bench top for the shed that I'm working on. Dan's got a couple of lovely slabs of Madai. We're going to run those through the thicknesser, plane the edges so they butt up nice, might even give the corners a bit of a whisk. And then we're going to go look for some ducks.
We are going to make Josh's bench for his shed. And it's going to be real cool. And so we're going to put it through this machinery, which you've probably seen on this program before. So it's an old Lister motor, 1937, running all this stuff with the belts and the shaft. So we're going to be putting it across the planer first, then we're going to put it across the thicknesser, and then we're going to put it across the planer again on the edges, and tidy up. Might have to put it through the saw as well, just get it all even Steven. Because these are flitches that I have milled up and put in here. I'll cut the edges up, so go
So there's Jenny and Yumo, did I get that right?
Yeah, sure.
Yumo, is that how I pronounce it?
Yumi.
Yumi.
Yes, I pronounce it Yumi.
It was close.
Yeah.
With an E, not an O.
Yeah, you can remember that. Yeah.
Yumi. You, me and him. Him and her.
You and me.
Us together. Alright, here we go.
Jenny.
To the woodshed.
So open up the doors of heaven. So that there is going to be the matai. Now what I've done is it had a bit of borer in the sap. So I've actually cut the edges off of the chainsaw as well. So there shouldn't be any more borer left in it. What was the whole length of the whole wall?
Bloody wrote it down last night, didn't we? Have you got that chainsaw box?
Is what we wanted.
Yep, so that's
we've
pretty
got-
good.
so
Or even
we've got
800, or have you got a narrow one? That
well,
one and a skinny one.
because you got the bar on the outside too that you had to reach over to, didn't you?
Yeah, but the wider the better. I don't mind
Is
if
it?
it's wider. It's just
Eight
whatever,
and
you've,
nine,
whatever
so
you've got
it says
scrap, bro. You can
400
even
there.
go...
And three thing there, so what's 403, 4, 5, 6, 7,
770.
770. How's that? So I can make it wider.
No, 770 is
go-
good. Just give me
I
your
could
scrap
go
ones, bro, because it's just
390.
for a workbench. So give me a
And 400.
give me a couple of scrappers.
They're all scrappers, man.
Oh, there you go.
So we just go the widest one, so we just do 2 flitches, bang, bang,
Rip them out then.
and you're done.
Yep.
There you go.
Yep.
You got the- Mate, hey? Gorgeous. Gold, mate. Gold Madai. Just put it on this lovely table over here. You go that way. Chair, bro.
Run. That's not so easy.
$20. Buy stuff over here, right?
That's the oil he puts on his belts. Yeah, one more time.
Yeah, the honey's stuck on too good. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That honey's acted as a flux and welded it on, eh?
Yeah. Look at this. See how this here? See?
Oh, it's nougat.
That's the honey.
It's lumberjack's nougat.
Yeah. Oh well, sort of out. Alright, now. Yeah, buddy. Oh, faster. Faster. 1, 2, 3, now. Yeah, let's hold it. Hold it. Let's hold it. Let's hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Man,
Nailed it.
awesome. West Coast duck system.
Come on, Oi. Let's go.
Yeah, about 1940, that mine is 1937. All that stuff's about 1930. Between 1930 to 1945 is around about that area. So I've got 160, 2/8 of 16. So by 2 is, what's that? 160 and 160? 100.
320.
Hang on, what was it? What did I say? 40, 60, 180.
$150. That's why you need to go to school, kids, so that you don't get ripped off when you're selling wood.
Yeah.
It's $320, not $150.
it?
There you go. So he could have lost bloody $170 then.
More than that.
He just made $170 because one of us went to school
Oh.
for a limited time. It's a good eight.
Right, so you guys.
Just go for it.
There's a few ducks down there, isn't there? Alright, Dan and Dylan, the two mullet men, are sneaking down to ambush some mallards. That was a bit of humour. Oh, you got one. 1 out of 6 ain't bad.
Where's another?
Where is it? Good girl, good girl, good girl, good girl, Oi. Good girl. Bring it here. Good girl. Go get him. Go get him, Oi. Go get him. Go get him, Malloy. Good girl, go get him. Good girl, go get him. Good girl.
Good boy, Mallow. Bring it.
Good girl, Mallow.
Good boy, Mallow.
Go get him. Good girl.
Bring it. Good boy. Bring it in.
Good girl. Bring it here.
Good boy, Mallow.
Good boy. Good girl. Go get him. Go get him, boy.
Go get him.
Go get him.
Go get it.
Go get him.
Get him. Go get it.
Go get him, boy.
Here, boy. Where is it? Go get it. Here.
Go get him, Dylan. Go get him. Good boy, Dylan. What a good boy. Go get him, Dylan. Good boy, Dylan. Bring it here. Bring it here, Dylan. That's how you do duck hunting. Good boy, go get him.
Go get him, Mallow. Go get it. Go get it.
Gee, he's a good dog, that Dylan, isn't he? Did you train him?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, good work. It's better. Nice. All right. slowly coming together. The shed's looking awesome actually. I've been working on there, run out of big nails. I almost had the porch on, got everything ready for the porch. I set a big concrete post in here, another one over there, got that on. Our problem is we couldn't put a spirit level on, but we couldn't level it because the shed's on a lean. The shed actually goes wah down this end, so if you look at it from back here it looks level, but that's only because the shed's on a lean, so it's going to cause us a few problems when we go to put the guttering in. Yeah, mate? It's alright, it'll be fine. We'll put the guttering in and it'll go into our water collection container, because the bloody council fixed the water here in Ross, and they didn't fix it. All they did was they put this automatic chlorinator thing in, so every time it rains it pumps heaps of chlorine into our water system. Anyway, into our shed, into the shed. It's coming together. Check this out. There's this side. I made a bigger door. The door was small over here, so I made it bigger. That one. Now it's real big. Got showers. Look at that. The rafting gear's all organised there. Yep, and it's going to be numbered and labelled. We also did some work out here, which you can't see because it's dark. I'm going to take you around the other side. Here is the workbench that I bought from Danny. Check it out. Ta-da! I've been out here all day. I've been in Manchester. It's like I've been out here not actually doing anything because it's just taking so long to get everything done. I've got all these little bits and pieces of stuff in all of these containers, and I've been taking everything out of the containers and sorting through. I'm a hoarder. You guys out there that are hoarders will know what I mean when I tell you it seems like I've been working all day and nothing's getting done, because I've literally taken everything to bits and I'm putting it all back together again. Everything's been stacked and organised and all the rest of it. Big bit of plywood in the way there, so I'll have to get that out of the way. And this is all the little bits and pieces of, so I've got, here we go, look, for example, this is my bolt one. So I've got true bolts here, I've got big massive bolts here. This is my washers and nuts box, that's my bolts box. Got all of this stuff. These are my nails, screws, my charging unit, that's my charging unit. Yep, and well, this is the, oh look at that, I've got a pegboard. I might have showed you that the other day, so there we go. Pegboard, been drilling holes in here to keep in my bits. These are my screwdrivers and everything in there, nice and handy. All of my Allen keys. This is a big table, look at that, it's really wide. I'm going to show you it from down this end. This is the end, way down here. I'll come all the way down to this end. I still have to put my grinding disc and the vise mounted on here somewhere. I still haven't done that. So it's coming together quite nicely, slowly but surely. Still haven't finished, still got quite a bit of work in here to do. Then I'm going to sweep the floor. Everything's off the floor. I'm going to have a clean floor so that we can sweep it out. So nothing on the floor. Shelves, man. Shelves are taking so long to do. Anyway, whew, get pushing on 6 o'clock at night. Still going. I'm going to put in another hour and then I'll be done, I reckon. I also did a bit of video editing all this morning, which was exhausting. Bloody hell, it's exhausting sitting on that damn computer. I'm just going to go sit in front of the fire in the man cave in about an hour and just stare at the flames. It's going to be great.
Time to brush your teeth.
Those of you who don't have kids, this is what it's like. They're not always laughing and having a good time and awesome. Quite often they scream and yell and carry on too. Anyway, bedtime for Sonny. Deep breath, say dad. Right on cue. Terrible too, said she's 4 years old. I need to get my skateboard. Hey, oi, how's it going? I think she looks amazing. Amazing.
So you wouldn't have to be
Amazing. Look amazing. Oi! No! Sit down! You're not allowed to play. Sit! Look amazing. Such a good idea to bring the dog to the rugby. Sit. Look amazing.